Welcome to Swytch Comics. My name is Marco, and today we are at the wonderful Pops Comics, amazing place that I work at in Louisville, Kentucky, and I got some comics for sale. Now, these are some super hot books. I changed the format up a little bit. I remembered we had this wired stand sitting in our back room, so let me know if you like this better or if you like me holding it off to the side and, because this is kind of, spoiler, here's all the books I'm going to be talking about today, but maybe you like a little bit of mystery and seeing what's going to come up. But anyway, before we get talking about the books, let me tell you about my giveaway. I'm giving away 3 awesome comic bundles at 500 subscribers. That's right, 3 lucky subscribers will each win one of these 3 comic bundles. All you have to do to enter is simply be subscribed and leave a comment on this video. If you would like additional chances to win, you can watch other videos on my channel and leave comments on those as well. Each comment on a new video is another chance to win. Good luck. Alright, now let's get into it. I got some really nice hot books to talk about today. Starting off here with a new book. This is Nice House on the Lake. It's issue number 1, cover A. Well, there's only one issue out so far, but this book is heating up. I read it. I thoroughly enjoyed this comic. I am really excited to see where it's going. It's just going to be a 12-parter, I do believe. Love the cover A. I think the cover A is definitely has that iconic look to it already. Like, even though it's, a brand new book, I feel like this is a cover you're going to look back at, presumably, assuming that the rest of the series is going to be good. It's got a lot of hype around it. It's got a good writer, and like I said, first issue was awesome. I think this is going to be a cover that people look back at, and you'll see that and be like, oh yeah, I know that book. But anyway, only $15 on this thing. Super, super sweet book. Definitely recommend picking it up. We also have the cover B. Now, the cover B is only $12. And the cover B is a little cooler once you've read the comic. At first, you might not really understand it. But, yeah, once you've read the comic, it does make more sense. And honestly, that's something that could come back later and be more prevalent, potentially. It's hard to say, because even though I kind of understand that cover, I don't fully understand that cover. And then this is a book I picked up a while back. So this is Young Avengers number 9. We got 25 on that. And this is the first cover appearance of Kate Bishop in the Hawkeye costume. And it is a super, super sweet book. I picked this one up a while back. I got it for a pretty good price. The book hasn't gone up that much. And I'm telling you, pick up your Kate Bishop keys now. Because, for example, I picked up a Hawkeye 1, the first solo Kate Bishop Hawkeye. And I picked that up for like $10 or something, maybe less than that, honestly. And it's now, I think, like a $30 or $40. I think it's like a $40 book. And again, because people are catching on, slowly but surely. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be one, because it is a sweet-looking cover. And I really like that one. That's one I made sure, like I said, I picked up a while back. And then we have one of the hottest books out right now, Something is Killing the Children. This is number 15. It is the 1 in 25 variant, so big price jump here. An $85 book. I made sure to get some cheaper ones out, but I gotta show off the coolest books we have, right? So again, the 1 in 25 variant ratio there. Nice virgin cover. A series I have not read yet, partially because it's so expensive now. And I like to have my nice covers and nice books and whatever. But there's so many expensive covers in that run as well that and everyone likes it. Everyone seems to really be enjoying the series. I feel like if I read it, I'll probably enjoy it. And then I'll have to start picking up all the really nice 1 in 25s that they have and this and that. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I still haven't even started on Strange Academy for that very reason. Only for one book. Well, technically 2, I guess. I'd like a first print of number 1, but I also want that Momoko variant. Moving on, we got The Eternals. This is number 1 here. Got $125 on it. Super, super hot book. I personally think the Eternals keys are pretty undervalued, even though they've definitely risen up a bunch, don't get me wrong, but just the fact that remember like going into Guardians of the Galaxy, like no one knew who Guardians was, and now it's like a beloved franchise. Some people, think it's the best part of the Marvel universe. And, it's funny thinking back at it, where no one knew. It's like, who's Star-Lord and Gamora? Who are these? Who's Groot? Who are these people? And I think, Eternals could very well do the next thing like that. I don't think it'll quite hit that same level because I don't think the Eternals will be as fun as the Guardians. The Guardians are very wacky and whatnot. I think the Eternals movie looks like it's just going to be a very like well-written movie, maybe. I don't know. We haven't seen a lot from it. But just judging off like the director and everything, I feel like it's going to be a more somewhat serious movie, maybe, kind of. I don't know. But this is a book that I personally want myself. And again, I try to let you all have an opportunity here to pick up some of the goodness. Because if it was up to me, if I had more money, all these books would be going home with me. So we also got 2 copies of number 2 here. And we have 1 copy for $60. And again, super sweet book. This is first appearance of Ajak and Arishem the Judge. I don't know if I said that right at all. And again, I don't know much about these characters. I don't know anything about the Eternals really. I know about Black Knight. He's going to be in there. This is the $40 copy. This is the $60 copy. But other than that, yeah, I'm purposely kind of not knowing, and I'm just going to keep it that way and just watch the movie because I just want to. Well, I guess with all the movies except for Guardians so far, I've at least known like a decent amount about the characters before going into the movies. But yeah, other than Guardians, that's the only exception. I didn't know anything about the Guardians beforehand. But I want to keep it the same way with Eternals. I kind of want to just go in with a clean slate, not knowing anything, and just see what happens. Which I know, I guess a little bit, but not much. Like, I don't even know the characters' names, so I kind of know, rough lore of wherever they came from and stuff like that. And then we have number 3, and this one is a little bit bigger than the second one because it's the first appearance of Cersei. So we have $100 on, again, we have one that's a little bit better condition, and then the other one is $75. So we got 2 different grades here. Let me see what the condition issues on this one is. I mean, it's still pretty clean looking from what I can see. The corners, are a little rough. Oh, it's got a crease. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up in the camera or not, but it does have a crease on that corner. And the other one is pretty clean. That's unfortunate. This one is a pretty spectacular looking copy, if not for that crease. But yeah, 3 very, very big Eternals books right there, and I honestly think that these could be much higher. Now, granted, the movie hasn't come out. Hasn't came out. I haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. We don't know how people are going to react to the Eternals, but I just think if that movie is a success, that these books could be huge moving forward. This is a book we just picked up the other day. So we got Walking Dead 19. It's the first appearance of Michonne. We got $200 on this one. Super, super cool book. I love this cover, and it's very iconic. Obviously, if you've watched the show or read the comics, Michonne walking around with her 2, I forget if it's her brother and like her boyfriend or something like that, but with their arms and jaws cut off and everything. I mean, it's super iconic, and just a beautiful looking cover on the first appearance, and it's always great when it's a first appearance and first cover appearance, by the way. But again, one of maybe the coolest character in all of Walking Dead. Obviously, might be some debate there, but I mean, she's definitely up there, definitely in the top 3 at least. And then another super, in my opinion, undervalued key. We have Thor 337 here, and this is $200. Yeah, $200. Super clean copy. I think this book, I mean, for how iconic the cover is, and it's a first cover appearance, like, it has everything going for it. Super cool character, Beta Ray Bill. Not as big as Thor, not as well known, but still a really cool character that I personally think has a good shot of popping up in maybe like the next Guardians movie, potentially. We got the next, Thor movie coming up. I know a lot of characters are already popping up in there, but you never know. He could show up in, there's 2 movies coming up pretty soon. Beta Ray Bill could be coming up in. And I just think this is a super, super solid key. I do recommend people pick up this book because I really do think it is very, very undervalued for how awesome of a key it is, and I think people are just kind of sleeping on it. I don't think people maybe necessarily think that Beta Ray Bill is coming, but in my opinion, I think there's a good shot that he is. And the last book I have, I got to get up for this one. All right, we got Spawn. This is 119, right? Yeah, Spawn 119. It's the first cameo appearance of Gunslinger Spawn. And then this book, well, it's 250, right? Yeah, 250. And the reason it's popping off is obviously Spawn Universe just came out, and we know that McFarlane is working with other writers, and I can't remember who all, because I'm not a big Spawn guy, but I know Donny Cates is working with them, and they're doing different Spawn spin-offs and different things, and they're doing one on the Gunslinger Spawn, which is a cool character. I mean, I like his design anyway. Again, I'm not a big Spawn guy, but I do. I mean, make anybody into a gunslinger, and that's a cool version of a character, I think. But again, super cool book, super hot book. I think everything I picked here. I mean, other than I guess Walking Dead isn't necessarily a hot book. It's just one of those good keys because it's again like maybe the coolest character in the series, in the show, and other than that, everything here is other than well, I guess maybe the Thor. I think the Thor, like I said, I think that one's a sleeper. First Beta Ray Bill is a bit of a sleeper, but everything else has pretty good heat to it. These are books that are popping off. Nice House on the Lake is a brand new series, like I said. I really recommend you read it, first of all, because the first issue is great, but I think it has huge potential. Young Avengers are right around the corner. We know we're getting Kate Bishop. She's 99% going to probably be in a Hawkeye costume. So great one to pick up. Something Killing Children is one of the hottest books out right now. Eternals is right around the corner. Amazing, super awesome comic character. Great first appearance key. Sleeper key. And then another super hot book because Gunslinger Spawns are right around the corner as well. So, well, not in the term of movies, but new comics coming out for them. So, again, I'm always trying to bring you the heat. Let me know, do you like this setup better so you can kind of look and see what's coming in the lineup, I guess, so to speak? Or do you like if I have the comics off screen and I'm feeding you to you one at a time and it's kind of a surprise of what's going to be up next? But that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, I have a sweet comic haul video coming out. Bit of a smaller haul, but there are some really good books in there. So that's going to be it. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider leaving me a like. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. I put out 5 videos every week. Most of them are involving comics, except for sometimes I might do some figures or something. If I pick up some figures, I might have one video about them every now and then. But, do a lot of speculation or have some cool books for sale or all kinds of things. That's going to be it for today, though. Hope you all enjoyed, like I said. Have a good one.